Big up yourself.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's quickly talk about this whole Latoya and Adam situation and now Von, because they are now a family and they are really making it clear to all of us, Latoya, I feel like she's really trying to replicate what she possibly lost with Adam, this whole family vlog, family channel that really worked for her in the past, that brought in the money. And she's like, well, you know what? Von's here now, so we can do the exact same thing and it will work. It will really work. And they're really, really trying their best to do that. So we're going to talk about this video that they recently done on their channel where Von was on a search for his son and Latoya was clapping back on the video that Adam done and how people was in her DM'd like, yo, you need to respond to this, and she responds to it in her way. So let me know your thoughts in the comments about all of this, because a lot of people are still talking about it, especially on the TL. And it's just crazy. It's so wild, and I'll keep saying this, like, it's so wild to see this like unravel, because I have watched them for years and I don't know, like it's just weird. It's like, wow, like it's crazy to see how life can just change, like you could have somebody in your life and they could be everything to you. I mean, in this case, she obviously stated that she didn't love Adam, but let's just say hypothetically that you were in love with somebody and then they just become your enemy, and it's like, how, where, when, who, huh? Like, do you know what I mean? It's like, it just shouldn't be like that. But yeah, it's crazy, it's mad. Let me know your thoughts. If you are new, feel free to subscribe. Let's get into the video. So obviously Adam did a video how he literally came through with receipts. Like, he literally dragged that woman. He was like, Clout Toya, you want to mess with me, Clout Toya? I like the way he did it. It was classy. It was like, you know what? I'm not even going to go back and forth. I've got receipts for you. Here's the receipt. Boom. Here's another one. Bam. Here's another one. Woo. Like, do you get me? Like, he just came through with them receipts. And yeah, he just came through with Von. I'm not gonna lie to you, when he was talking about Von and Jeffree Star, I was like, I knew I recognized that guy from somewhere. For some reason, like, I just felt like his face kind of clicked. I don't know where. I don't know exactly the connection that is in my head, but I was just like, yeah, I knew there was some type of connection there. But hey, listen, it is what it is. They be doing what they be doing. That's nobody's business. If that's who she wants to go with, if Von is playing games, it is what it is. I just think that it's just a little bit sad when obviously the kids are involved. And I watched the last video that they done, the vlog where Von was looking for his son, and it felt really uncomfortable. Was it just me? Like, really, was it actually just me? Like, you didn't feel uncomfortable as well? Like, because I felt really uncomfortable, especially when she started prompting him to talk. Like, it was almost like she was feeding him the answers. Like, she was like, I don't know how to say it. Like, you could tell that he didn't really want to talk about it. Like, he started talking about the issues with his own mum, and how, the dad that for years he believed was his suddenly wasn't his dad, let alone talking about the situation with his son. It's kind of like, yo, I'm pretty sure that you are nurturing your kids to be part of this celebrity YouTube cameras lifestyle, and they will eventually look at these videos. It's kind of like, why did you feel the need to share that? Like, why did you feel the need to vlog that? Like, where is the privacy? Von started talking about how, he was even, I don't know if she was meant to cut some certain bits in the camera, but when he was like, oh, I knocked and she wasn't there, like something about a number, it was like, shouldn't this be conversations that you have off camera? Like, it was very weird, it was very awkward, and I just kind of felt like she wanted him to talk, to give us the nuggets. Like she was like, oh yeah, this is juicy, yeah, talk more about this, people are gonna like this is what's gonna make people subscribe, because she knows what people are about, she knows people are about the drama. So she's like, she was really really trying to draw out the juice, the nuggets, you know what I mean? She was like, ooh, this is juicy. Come on, like tell us a little bit more about, okay, I don't know how she talks, but she was like, tell us a little bit more about, you know, the relationship. Like what happened? Like what exactly happened? As if you don't have, you've not had those conversations behind closed doors, maybe some type of pillow talk, or you know, whilst you've gotten to know each other. Like, you know what happens is, why do you want him to tell us what happened? Like, we don't need to know what happened. Like, just keep your vlogs cute, like keep it general. Why do you have to go in so deep about it? Like, I found that to be really awkward. And I found, what I found more awkward was the fact that she was really trying to pull it out of him. Do you know what I mean? Like, did you notice that she was literally like, talk a little bit more about that? Yeah, like, well, you know, I can't believe, like, you know, she would do that. And then she was like, in the end, she was like, well, you know, I really do hope that you guys can kind of fix something. It's like, girl, if you really knew the story between his personal situation with his mother and also the mother of his son, and you knew how deep it was, like, you wouldn't, and you knew, like, you genuinely cared to protect it and to protect him enough, bearing in mind that you know what it's like being in the public eye, you would be more careful about him releasing certain information because you would want to protect him. That's not what it came off like. It just came off like, it was like, oh yeah, this is a good story, this is really good tea. This is hot, piping, tell them more. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, that's what it kind of felt like, and I just didn't appreciate that. I was like, sis, you are really really doing the most. Like, I genuinely, for you guys that have tuned in long enough on my channel, hopefully you can vouch for this. Like, I genuinely like to just, you know, be the middleman. You know, I will speak on one party, I will speak on the other party, and I will try to see from both sides where they're coming from. But on this occasion, I am searching deep in my spirit. I'm telling you, like, I'm really trying to be mutual, but I'm just like, nah, sis, like, wrong is wrong. Like, and I can't even sit here and just be like, but you know, we need to try and see where she's. No, you are a grown woman, okay, and you are there putting your relationship on the internet. That's your business. But when you can see that certain things just don't click, it's just not right, like, it's just messy, and it is getting a whole mess. And you know, it's just proving Adam's theory right. Everything that you are doing, everything you're touching, your whole brand is just becoming a mess. And that is what is coming across like. Whether you have it under control, that's another story. But from what we are seeing, I'll speak for myself, I can't speak for you guys, but if you can vouch for me, hit the like button to let me know that you can vouch for me. Wink wink, you see what I just done there? Hit the like button. If you really really can, you know, relate to what I'm saying, like, no, for real, it really is. It's like, it's really proving Adam right. Like, everything that you're doing, your brand, it's a mess. It's like, it's a whole mess. And I watched recently the recent episode of Housewives, and something that Adam said, he said something about her and the preacher, or some, and he must have said something about her and the preacher. And who was it? Was it Drew that said it? Somebody said it about her and the preacher, and I was just like, oh, this is not good, is it really? It's not very good, is it? It's a little bit of a messy. It's a little bit of a messy situation. Do you know what I mean? Sis, what's going on? What is going on? It's like you desperately really want this fame. Like, you're so desperate to be known, you know, to be like this power black couple, black family. Like, you're so desperate to be at the top that by all means necessary you're gonna do whatever to get there, and that's just at the cost of your family, like your kids. Because I can't even imagine, like, when I was watching that vlog, yeah, I was literally trying to put myself in Adam's shoes, and I could literally, like, I was feeling frustrated, and I was like, I was getting really irritated. So I could only imagine how Adam will feel, like, especially the kids. I won't even say being exposed because these kids are exposed anyway, but I feel like exploited. Like, I legit feel like the kids are really exploited. Like, even though it's their own kids, but it happens. It really does happen. It's almost like, you could actually leave the kids out of this. Like, you guys could have just had your own little channel, done your just general basic vlogs, and just let people get to know your relationship a little bit more. And then small, slow, do you get? Maybe bring in the kid, like, but everything is happening so fast. I'm just like, oh, poor babies. Poor babies, honestly, like, they're so innocent and they'll be dragged into this messy drama, and it's just a mess. It's a mess. Okay, so Adam did this video dragging the two of them, and everybody was in Latoya's DMs. So she responds and she's like, listen, you look like keep coming in my DMs. Yeah, you want me to respond to this video that Adam done? I'm not going to respond to that, because why would I respond to lies? So she's basically saying that everything that Adam said is lies, and she's like, listen, if you want the truth, go and watch my videos, because everything in there is the truth. I don't know, you make of it whatever you want to make of it. Is she lying? Is she not lying? I feel like for people that have watched them for years, you will have a side anyway, and that's okay. Like, it's okay to be like, I lean more on Adam or I lean more on Latoya, because you've gotten to know them, like, you've watched them, and based on what you've picked up from them, their character and their integrity, their morals, you will be able to decide who you feel like is telling the truth and who is not. I feel like at the end of the day, it's not even about who's telling the truth. It's about what is your aim, like, what is your purpose, what's your motive? Just like what Adam asked, like, what is the motive? Like, you guys are doing this whole back and forth, it's getting messy. What's the motive of that? You putting all the kids on screen like that, you sharing about your personal life, which I don't even think Ron was ready for that. I don't think he was ready for that. And the way that he was talking, yeah? Oh, what was he saying? He was saying something about his son's mum was busy or something, and he was like, she's not busy. She's not busy. But he kept on, like, cutting her off. That little glimpse, I was just like, whoa. You're showing me a whole, like, different side here, bro. Like, you really are showing me a different side here. But I don't know, guys. Like, this situation is getting messier by the day. And I feel like Latoya is, even when I was reading through the comments of that video, I barely saw positive comments. It was literally just like, pump the brakes, this is sad, this is bad. And it really was like, you were really trying to bring something out of him. It's like bringing out somebody's trauma just for the camera. Like, why would you do that? Why would you talk about something that is so sensitive? Why would you put on camera that he's looking for his son out of the blue like that? Like, we don't even know nothing about him. Why don't you just try and, small, bring us in? Like, do you get, like, not like this, like, not like this. And I feel like I'm so much more vocal on this, not to be, critical or judgmental, but I just feel like because kids are involved, it makes me a little bit more passionate. It just makes me feel like, yo, like, nah, this is not good. This is not good at all. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you for tuning in. Please hit the like button and hit your notification bell so that you are notified whenever I post.